What up? I'm Chicas Man. Welcome back to Only Talks. I'm here joined again by my co-host Alex. What up?
What's up, guys? Welcome to Only Talks. Yet again, I'll say again. Only Talks, the best podcast in the world. And we have a special guest here with us.
Yes, how exciting. If you remember Marisol, this is her drag sister. Valencia, what up?
Hello. Hi, everyone.
How's it going? How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little tipsy, but I'm here.
That's what's up.
Dang, what got you tipsy?
Your adios.
Our bartender here,
Our special bartender.
our newly contracted.
Bartender.
Who gave you that?
My mom gave me that mixer.
Okay.
And so I was like, shoot, we're about to go to the liquor store and buy a bunch of shit. So
His mom just got him a new bartender kit.
Oh, wow.
So been living his bartender fantasy.
It's fantasy. He's in his bartending area.
Yeah, his bartending era.
so far, no complaints.
We got to get you one of those. What's it called? The muscle shirt, the fishnets.
Oh, yes.
No. Regular muscle shirt. And then 20 pounds lighter.
Damn. So Valencia,
Yes.
what up? Tell us about you. Where you from?
Well, I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska. Came to Denver. I've been here for like 9 years already now.
But where's your family from?
So my family is from Honduras, from my mom's side of the family. Also, my dad's side of the family is from Cuba.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you speak Spanish, though?
Huh?
You speak Spanish?
Claro que hablo español, mi amor.
Was that hot or what?
That was hot.
That was good.
Why Denver? Why Colorado?
The majority of my family is here.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've been here since I was like 16, I think.
Okay.
And, yeah, 24.
Did all your family move to Nebraska from Honduras, or did they just come here to Colorado first?
So they're still over there. There's some of them there.
Okay.
Half of them, yeah, they did come from Honduras to here, and they've been here ever since.
Were you like actually born in Nebraska, or were you born in Honduras?
Born in Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm the only actually first family in the generation of being born here in the United States.
Okay. Do you have any siblings or anything like that?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
about 4 siblings, 2 sisters, and 2 brothers.
Okay, and they were born in Honduras.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Fancy pants. So when did you decide to start doing drag?
I've been doing drag about, I want to say 5
Actually,
years.
let me go back. Let me go backwards.
Uh-huh.
You're out and you're proud.
Right.
So are you out with your family? When did you come out?
I came out basically, I think I was 16. I came out to them. I think they always knew I was. I just never told them about it. And I was mainly like nervous about it. So when I did come out to them, they were just basically like, oh, like we didn't know, but it's being sarcastically.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's when I came out to them. One of my cousins actually took me to my first Pride at 18. And he took me to tracks for the first time. And that's when I experienced the drag world. And when I first saw drag, it was All-Stars, I believe, for Olympic. It was Ultimate Queen back then.
At the time, yeah.
It was Ultimate
which
Queen
is,
back then.
just to give a little background, local. It's like the biggest local competition that you can do here in Colorado.
Yeah. So it was basically Ultimate Queen back then. And that's when I found out about drag. And I just grew from there at 18.
You had like a mentor or anything like that, or?
I've had 2 mentors in my life.
Yeah.
I had one mentor in the past. She was like my first drag mother. And then we decided to go our own ways. And then I had another drag mother as well. She taught me everything I needed to know to this day. And I grew from there.
Which is when just to give a little background, when I first met her. So out of like the whole group of people that we hang out with, she's the one I go further back with.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you said your first mentor, you just like beefed, or you just like said, This is it.
I
We're
mean,
going our
we've
separate
had our
ways.
ups and downs.
Yeah.
We've had our ups and downs, as regular family does, of course, in a house.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the type of person that I'm very humble, so I don't hold a grudge because that's not me. So basically, like, we didn't talk for a while, and then from there, we just basically reunited. We talked, and we just became just what we be.
Personal side, like, do you know why you guys just started beefing, or?
I mean, there was just some certain disagreements there. We didn't have our things in the same page. So I basically just said to myself, I mean, that's it.
So she pretty much wanted you to be like her rules or her ways versus what you wanted.
Sometimes in house, I think sometimes when you're in a house, you just basically have to think the rules and regulations what they are. I'm kind of a rebel myself, so I will say, like, I didn't follow some of the rules. But then I grew from it, and then from there we came together till this day. And I mean, we talk. I don't hold grudges towards anybody.
What are the rules? Like, what kind of rules do you guys talk about? Or
So, I mean, there's a lot of rules. Like, there's going to be a lot of rules. Once you're in a house, you have to think about basically not being, how can I say? Like, basically, if not to be towards cunty with the other girls, you know what I mean? Or also, when you're going to go perform, make sure you're good and not look sloppy at the end of the day. Like, you have to those are like some kind of rules. And sometimes I didn't follow them. But I was a baby queen back then, so basically I didn't really pay attention to it.
Like you would, like, your normal job? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, some jobs you can't wear your uniform. Or if you do, you're kind of like representing us, you know.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that. So how long have you been doing drag?
I'm going on to about 5 years now.
How long is the process for you to like dress and stuff like that? Like,
How long does it take?
yeah, like for you, like I'm sure it's different for every other, drag queen.
I mean, makeup itself, it usually takes about, I want to say, for me, it takes me 2 hours to get into face. Mm-hmm. If I'm in a rush or say I'm in a competition or something, it's going to take me about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I look like this right now, but because I took my time on it. Mm-hmm. But normally, if I'm in a rush, sometimes the face changes in different ways, or what's the quicker way. Body itself, it takes about no longer than, I want to say 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's you're actually faster than Marisol then. She said that she takes hours.
Oh, that bitch takes forever. I'm like, that bitch takes forever. I'm like, come on, girl, we got to keep the process going.
So you went to Ultimate Queen, and then you saw, and then that's what inspired you to start doing drag?
Yes. I watched the All Stars Ultimate Queen. And then from there, my actual first gig was actually Trex when they were doing Ultimate Drag auditions. So that was my first ever time gig.
What's Ultimate?
So Ultimate Queen is what the name of the competition was,
yeah.
And then it was Ultimate Drag Battle, and now it's the Drag Olympics.
Okay, but what is it though? Like, what do you like perform?
It's like a drag competition towards variety of girls here in Denver or Greeley, from wherever. They all compete, and every week you have a challenge. Say you have an ABC challenge, animal challenge. Each of those week, like basically if I'm going to do Animal Week the next day, I have to pick a theme and a song that relates towards that animal.
Like Zootopia?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can interpret it any way you want as long as you meet the challenge.
It relates a lot with RuPaul Drag Race. I don't know if you've ever seen RuPaul.
It's the
Drag
same
Race.
format, yeah.
We need to put you on.
On what?
RuPaul Drag Race. We need to put you on.
What is that?
That's a drag competition.
The one I'm showing you.
Oh, the trailer thing? No.
Oh, which you're an alumni. You competed this year.
I completed this year. I was the second one to go home.
Wow. And how many people were competing for that?
I want to say about...
It's like 18, wasn't it? Something
No,
like
it was less.
that. 14?
It was like 14, I believe. I don't know. I'm a girl that doesn't count. I don't like math. But But basically, yeah, there was like, I want to say if there was like 14, 12 of us. Yeah, it's a very tough competition. It's not easy.
Like, what do they look for in those competitions?
I feel like in those competitions, they look for preparation. They mainly look for preparation, and to next, who can they represent the next drag superstar here in Colorado.
The winner of that competition wins like $1,000, and then they get like a 6-month contract to be in like the biggest drag show.
And that's like the nation.
They claim in the nation. They claim it's the biggest drag show in the nation, or at least monthly drag show in the nation. But it's definitely like the biggest one in Colorado. It's the one that they do at the end of the month. Remember, I'm like, I got a table for this.
Oh yeah,
It's that show.
Well, since do you guys do some big shit for like Pride? Because it's June, right? It's the first day of June, right? Do you guys do something special for that, or?
I feel like they go to Pride main stage, whoever the winner is.
Or are you talking about the winner, or like just in general?
Like just in general, like the competition. Because I know like June is like the month for like gays.
They get they get the whole month.
Yeah, they. I mean,
why can't I get a whole month?
Because you're straight. You got. I
got all May.
You got like 10 months. You got like 10 months to do whatever you want, bud.
Right. No, I mean all the girls basically. Pride is like it's like the biggest thing for all drag, who gets like gigs and all of that. It doesn't necessarily has to be where the competition's at, mainly at tracks. It could be at Charlie's, it could be Mary's, it could be a lot anywhere.
What was that place? The hamburger place or whatever it's called?
Hamburger Mary's.
Mary's. Oh, that's what it is. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So this episode is dropping the first weekend of Pride.
Yeah. So you're
like
opening face.
You're the
Be
poster.
more excited.
I know she's like, oh,
I'm sorry, it's the resting bitch face. That's what it is.
Pride. Okay.
Yeah. Yay. Pride is actually, it's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's like it's hard work for the girls. It's a lot of hard work. We have to prepare ourselves, have some kind of choreo. Like, this is a time when I feel like for me in general, it's like we have most gigs. And a lot of people come out because it's Pride weekend, and you just have to impress. And it's a lot of work to it.
Yeah, I guess like.
So that's why I'm like, yay! I'm like, it's a lot
just
of work.
It's work. Yeah, because last
and
year
it's hot and everything. I'm just like.
Last year I was trying to hang out with them. Like, what are you guys doing for Pride? Let's hang out and go drink. They're like, we were working all weekend. I'm like, screw you guys.
We stay up.
And what do you
nights.
What do you do for like the work when Pride? It's like booths and stuff, or
well, it's basically whatever. Like basically, you perform. Obviously, shows. Get ready for a choreo. What you want to do, and have looks ready. If you're a seamstress, you have to stay up late nights to make an outfit. Have that outfit prepared. Just make sure everything is accordingly what you want it. And then have fun in the end of the day.
Okay. Do they like tell you like the theme of what's going to be a day prior to that, or you have an advance like in weeks for that to prepare?
I feel
for
like
that?
Pride, they mainly don't do themes. They mainly, I mean, it's Pride. They only do like Pride, like themes, like, you know what I mean? Like they do like Diana Ross, or they do
Pride
Gaga.
Pride is the theme.
Yeah, that's basically
so like your
just rainbow stuff.
Yeah, your
just
all your gay shit and your like your divas and.
What do you do?
You know, I just
I've known you for
around.
like how long, and I never seen you.
Which is funny because I've only been to like 3 Pride events.
Yeah,
like the actual festival.
Because it does get pretty big in downtown for that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
It's the whole weekend.
pretty, yeah.
For the whole month that they do that?
No, just
just 1 week. Or?
Yeah, just like 1 week. It basically takes like they block the roads and everything. It comes packed.
Oh, then you just in a certain street, or just like several streets, or is it just Market or Broadway or?
No, it's just
Civic Center.
Civil.
It's
Center
mainly
Park?
the Civic Center area.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, she gets it. She understands me. That's my baby mama.
Yeah, that's my baby daddy right there.
Hey, you guys gonna make babies?
Weirdy.
There's one on the way.
Who knows how many are out there? She just pops them out and sends them on their own.
Damn, you send them to China?
I'm like, go do what you have to do.
Don't call, don't write.
Don't talk to me.
So, was your family accepting of you, like, coming out and stuff? Or did you have any...
Most of them, yeah. My dad's side of the family, they never understood my sexuality or what I do. But my mom's side of the family, they were pretty...
Yeah. And you
pretty
talk to
nice.
anybody from your dad's side of the family still, or no? You just cut them off?
Irrelevant. Don't know who they are.
Damn. Is that the same case when you told them you did drag? Or was that, in your
No.
opinion,
I was a lot
too?
young. I was a lot young. I mean, it's like I said, I didn't start drag till I was 18. At 16, I came out to both sides of the family, and my dad's side of the family, they were just...
But your dad
Yeah,
accepted you, though, right? Or
Huh?
Your dad was cool with it, though, right?
Oh, I don't know the man.
Oh, you don't... Oh, shit.
I don't know the man. I don't know him. But mainly, like, I know the family. Like, they know me, and they basically didn't understand what my sexuality was. But my mom's side of the family, they were cool about it.
Okay. You said you always kind of knew you were different, right? So you knew that, like, a certain age, like 6 or 7 years old, like, around there?
I think I was like 6, yeah. I already knew I was different from the other kids. When I was like in school, like I would be the one playing with the girls instead of the guys, and just playing with like playing kitchen, playing house, playing Barbies. Like I was that kind of boyish back then, and then I was like, okay, I think I might be different.
Okay. And how old are you right now?
I'm 20. I'm gonna be 24.
Holy
In
smokes.
2 months in July.
You're freaking young.
Yeah.
So then you were probably in that generation where you, like, social media and all that stuff was, like, more active towards that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you think, like, TV and all that stuff was, like, more influence onto you, like, coming out, or?
Yes and no. I mean, I grew up in a household where we mainly didn't watch any TV. So basically, we would just play with the other kids, play around. And I think when I first knew that I was different is when I was like playing with the girls. And I mean, I was bullied at.
Yeah, so that was my next question. Like, did you
yeah.
ever get bullied or anything?
Yeah, I was bullied at a young age. You know what I mean? I think we could all relate to that. But thanks to my brothers and sisters, they've always had my back.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think there was one of the episodes where I said, like, now social media, like, if you're getting bullied, like, it's more impact, you know, than versus, like, 90s or 80s, you know?
Yeah.
Like, now you could post something on a social and it's just there forever.
I've never had the experience, thank God, I've never had the experience where cyberbullying was in the way. I was more mainly, like, physically bullied, but...
Was that here in the school in Colorado, or was it?
No, back in Omaha.
Omaha.
Yeah, because I came here at 16.
Okay, because it's like still kind of redneck area there, right?
Yeah.
Like Omaha and all that.
Yeah, there's nothing to do over there. It's completely empty. I think there's only like 1 gay bars that I know of, but there's nothing to do over there.
So what is it about drag that you love? Like, what's the passion for you?
I mean, drag itself, I love being the center of attention. I just love being on the stage. When I was at a young age, I used to do like musical plays and stuff like that. Musical plays. I joined choir, and I just love being the center of attention. I think drag itself, I want to say it helped me a lot come out of my shell, because it's a whole different person you are. And that person, you choose its name, you choose who you want to be. And I feel like drag, it's like, to me, it's like very important because it came out of my shell, for 1. 2, it taught me what I needed to know about bravery. And 3, I don't let nobody push me down because it just makes you grow.
So for right now, you said, what was the name again? Valencia?
Valencia.
Okay. And do you just take that name once you go into drag, or do you use that same name once you're like dressed as a guy?
I mean, do you mean like if I use it when I'm a guy?
Yeah.
Like the name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it depends who your friends are, who people know you as. Like mainly like my drag family that I know. They basically only name me by Valencia. They don't know my boy name. As the same I am with them. They don't. I don't know them by their boy name. I only know them by like Marisol, for instance.
Yeah. Because she's the one that told us like when I'm dressed as a queen, she goes by Marisol, but when she's the guy, it's Miguel.
Me, I like to go. I mean, you can call me Javi. That's my real boy name.
Shout out Javi.
Yep.
Hey, shout out.
Behind all this. No, but I mean, Javi and Valencia, you can call me either or. I'm not very.
But you don't get mad if like you're
Well,
now. If you're dressed, say for instance, I go downtown with Myra and then you show up and then I'm like, hey, what's up, Javi? But you're dressed as a queen. Would you be upset over that?
I mean, if I'm dressed as a queen, I would like to be known as Valencia, not as Javi.
Yeah. But like I'm just saying, like I just show up and I'm like, oh hey, what's up, Javi? Would you be like, fuck you? Would you do that?
I mean, it really depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like, if I know like you're new into the drag scene and you're wanting to know it, I don't take it offensively. Like I said, I'm a humble person. But I let it be known there, like it's Valencia right now. But when I'm as Javi, you can call me as Javi or Valencia.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess it just depends on the person, right? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
basically.
So the way you describe Valencia right now, is that how Javi is too?
No, Javi is a completely different person. He is more, I want to say Javi is more like, he's more chill. He's more like laid back. He doesn't have, I want to say Javi is just more like laid back.
So Valencia's the angry one.
I mean, she could be a bitch sometimes. Yeah.
The diva.
Yeah. As she should.
Eat a Snickers. It's like,
Just eat a Snicker. You'll be fine.
You want Snickers?
I like Snickers, yeah.
Oh, do you got one?
I don't.
Oh.
I think I threw them away.
Oh,
So I'm not a big chocolate person.
How dare you?
I think you gave them to me. Oh. My baby's over here.
I like Snickers, yes.
Yeah, I'm not a big chocolate guy.
I freaking love. I can kill some chocolate. Can you tell?
Chocolate, yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, I can tell. That's cool. So I want to hear some horror stories because I love horror stories.
I don't like
I'm
horror.
saying horror, not horror.
What? Horse or horror?
Horror.
Scary.
So what's some of the things you don't like? I don't know. Just share some of your horror stories.
Like in drag?
Yeah, in
What
drag.
happened to me,
Like what's some things that like happen in your life that you don't like or something?
my first time in drag, and this is a thing that I don't like. My first time in drag, well, not my first time. I want to say like in the beginning of my drag journey, there's been a lot of times when a girl puts on a wig and when you perform, that wig comes off. That was the most horror story of my life. Thanks to like my past mentors, they've taught me to be like, girl, if that shit falls off, just let that shit go and perform and keep it going. I remember one time, one of my first gigs, my wig came off, and that was just one of the scariest moments. And I left that performance.
You just walked out as soon as that happened?
I was like, no, not doing this. And then my mentor was like, no, girl, go back out there and finish the gig, because this is where you're getting paid for.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And I did. I repeat the song, without the wig, and I just did what I did.
I guess I'm talking more like things people have done. Or have you ever encountered like something, or like, let's say, for example, like, I guess a stalker or something? Like, have you ever experienced anything scary, like in drag? Or because you were in drag, or like...
You mean like violence?
Not so much violence, but I mean, if it went that far. I mean, if you don't mind sharing.
I mean, not necessarily. I don't think I've ever experienced something towards like violence, or I've always grew up to have a tough shell. if I want to say, I've never cared what anybody thinks or say when I'm in drag. So I think I've never experienced something like that. No.
So no Jeffrey Dahmers.
No. God, no. I mean, Javi has possibly, but Valencia has never.
Relax. I just want to take some pictures.
Can we take some pictures of you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a fee for it. Yeah.
What's the fee? We got $50. Psych.
No, it's a lot more than that. Yeah.
Tell me a highlight of your drag journey so far.
Something good, or
Yeah, like something that's made you feel really good, or an accomplishment, or
I mean, I want to say the highlight of my drag was when I competed for Drag Wars at Charlie's. When I competed for Drag Wars at Charlie's, I feel like it got me out of my shell, for one. I was mainly a baby queen back then, and I made it to the top 4.
nice.
But every week, like, it wasn't the best every week, but when they, I was mainly like in the bottom, some of the challenges, they would have made me like, you have to lip sync for your life. And I did what I had to do, but I felt like the accomplishment for me is to make it to the top 4. And I did.
Oh, okay.
So that was like the highlight of my journey.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you,
congratulations.
thank you.
And like one of my questions was like, do you have like a friend? Like me and Myron are really good friends. Like I'm straight. Like but we're really good, and we disagree on some certain things. Do you have like a friend like that? Like a guy that's just straight, and he's just like he's still cool with you and everything, but you guys see eye to eye in different like things, like in the gay community and stuff.
Or you guys don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, but you could still be like good friends and cool and stuff about that.
Do you mean like have a friend that have like their ups and downs, or what do you mean?
No, like I'm saying, like there's some things like the gay community and stuff. Like I disagree, but he agrees with it. But we're still cool. We never like be like fuck you or fuck you like this. Like we're still cool.
I mean, I have many friends like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like for instance with Marisol, my other sister Brenda as well. We'll have like our disagreements at sometimes, but the beauty of that is we know how to put it together.
Yeah, like for him, like he tells me like all this stuff like happens in drag queens and stuff. I'm like, bro, that's like no, that's not for me. Like I never see it in that point of view, but I respect him. You know,
Right.
He's my friend,
Yeah.
and I always say like if someone comes up to him and like tries to punch him or something, like, no, bitch, like you're about to be fucking knocked the fuck out. You know.
No, what I'm like, I want to say when I'm the type of friend in the group that I feel like I'm very like in defense mode when it comes to somebody in the way or somebody get into them. I'm like, no, what we're not going to do is that. You know what I mean? I like to defend everything about my friends that I know. I cherish them and I care about them. And I feel like I'm more like the mother in nurturing. # Team Cancer. But I feel like I'm more like a nurturing type of friend.
Okay. Another question I had also was like, what do you agree like with the pronouns that like people use now, like they, them, and their? Hey, don't give me that eye.
My pronouns are they, them, she, her. When I'm in drag. When I'm out of drag, I like to go by he, him, or she.
And that bothers you if like like I see you now like okay, excuse me, but I know for a fact you're a guy. Like gonna be like, hey, that's him right there. Would that like bother you?
Yes.
Yes?
In a way, yes. I will be honest about that. I don't like when I'm in drag because, for one, you see me as a her, obviously. The hair, the makeup, the looks. I prefer to be she and her.
Okay.
In drag.
And like for example, like Myron, he knows you, right? Like
Yeah.
for a long time, you would call her, right? Like for me, I'll be like, oh, that's a dude. I would call you he. Like that's where the boundaries like that would upset you right there, or because I don't know you, you know.
Like I said, if you're new into the industry and you're new into the drag world, the gay and LGBT community, all of it, if you're new to it, I feel like there's an understanding on it. But you just have to let it be known if you want to be named after that pronoun.
No,
Like for me, like I will let you know that I like to be she, her, they, them.
Okay.
Right now.
And that's like full blown, like if you go like to the store, you go shopping, like it's always she, them there, right?
Yeah, it really depends on the person, you know. If you don't know the person or that's a stranger, that they tell you, I keep it going and let, or if they keep insisting, I let them know.
Yeah, okay. Got it. And if I say anything like disrespectful, just let me know straight up and I'll be like, okay, cool. Because I sometimes just blur shit out.
Right.
I don't mean disrespect or anything, but I just fucking say shit.
It's all
'cause
coming
it's
from
like-
good places. Good places.
Yeah. Let's talk about clown chasers. You ever deal with those?
No.
What are clown chasers again? You know you told me before.
Well, Valencia, can you tell me what a clown chaser is?
However you tell them.
Just dudes that go after drag queens.
Oh, so like
Guys are like the girls.
the
basically.
girl that we had here? Was that a clown chaser?
No,
That's not a clown chaser?
no. So like, let's say there's like a straight dude, and he goes to like the bar and he sees Valencia performing. He's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna try to get it in," but he knows like Valencia is a drag queen, and most likely a dude under there, but he doesn't care.
Oh.
But they call them. It's kind of disrespectful. They call them clowns, but
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I love clowns.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because there's one time you showed me a trailer. I was like, "Dang, that guy looks like a fucking clown." Because it was like ridiculous. You remember?
well, some of them do paint like actual.
Like it was like up to here. It was like,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah. There's, I mean, just as an example, there's a dude, and I won't name him, but
Just name it.
like
bud.
he's well, I'm not gonna name him because I don't remember his name, but he's like straight, like 400 straight. But you'll see him commenting on like all their posts and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We have lots of them.
yeah, but that's it. Yeah.
Like people
a
from
lot
here,
of them.
Colorado,
I will
do that?
literally show
Yeah.
you my friend requests.
Yeah.
All of my history of friend requests I haven't even confirmed yet. They are basically half of them are clown chasers.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I have a whole deets of it.
yeah, because I hear that a lot. That like your DMs will get blown up.
DMs will get blown up.
What do you get in your DMs? Like, what do they say in your DMs?
Yeah, what do they say? What do they say?
Some of them are like
Like, say the most nastiest shit you got on your DMs.
the nastiest.
Yes.
Or like, I mean, some of them have said that basically I'll pay to come pick you up right now, and they think I'm like no. I'm like, I don't do none of that.
And they go to detail and stuff, or what?
Sometimes they're like, oh, I'm gonna go meet you, or I want to come see you, or whatever, but I want you dressed up. I'm like, what? No, this is expensive right here.
They'll get all the nudes.
And now you ever like reply and be like, "This is how much it is."
No, I block them. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
Which
what if
is
you can
weird,
make
but-
money off
yeah,
that?
which is weird because if I did drag, I'd be like, accept.
You'd be
It's
a millionaire.
No, it takes a lot of this.
So what if you
It
get
takes
one
a
of them
lot
sugar
work.
daddies? Will be like, "I'll take care of you."
I don't believe it till I see it.
Well, you keep blocking them.
No.
Look, Valencia, here's what you have to do. Just set it up. You own 51% of this company. Just set it up to where you get into drag once, but you schedule everybody. You stagger the schedule. You get everybody in
Just doing OnlyFans.
one after an hour, or one after. Yeah, like get one in at 1 p.m., one at 2 p.m. And that way you're
It's
only
a
in
lot of work.
But that's like $500 right there.
Hey, being a business owner takes a lot of work.
I guess being a businesswoman, it has to take a lot of work.
And you could do tax write-offs.
Oh,
See, dinner here, tax write-off. See, already.
got my rent paid. It's good. Yeah.
Have you ever had like an older man, like a senior, like?
No. I mean, I've had a guy like. If I had to take a lucky guess, I've had guys that are in their late 40s, early 50s, but that's about it.
No grandpas yet. Well, I guess
not
they could
yet.
be grandpas.
Luckily.
But...
Am I the only one that will accept these DMs?
Yes, you're the only one. See, bud?
Babe.
All right,
He
yeah.
was talking about fucking making an OnlyFans when he would be accepting of his partner getting banged. while he was watching.
You have to do what you have to do. This baby's coming on the way.
How do you feel about that?
Feel about what?
Are you monogamy or a poly kind of person, or do you believe in like open relationships?
I'm gonna be honest and say I don't mind it, but at the same time, I will be the type of person that I get bothered by it.
See, bud? And you're like acceptance and like, I'm okay with it.
If I'm in an open relationship, well, if I'm in a relationship and that partner wants to make it open, I'm gonna be the type of person to be jealous. I'm a jealous kind of girl.
Which would then make you say, no, right?
No.
Like, let's not do that.
Yeah, that's only you, see?
Because that's how I am too.
What do you mean that's only you? You're literally just
I wouldn't want an open relationship because I'd be bothered too. I'm talking about, like fun activities.
How is that not being...
Like a threesome?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in those cases before, I will say.
You're disgusting. Get out.
I've been in those cases. I would be the jealous one, yes.
Also, so in a case like that, you still be bothered by it?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Well, see, we're all different.
See?
You can only have all of this. If you want something else, I'm like, no, stop wasting my time.
Damn. See, I tell you, and you're like, oh, it's fine. I just want to see how it feels. I'm like, yeah, I expect it. When you're in that fucking situation right there and you see your partner getting banged by somebody else, then you fucking tell me how you feel.
Okay, how about this? I'm like, when I see the other person banging the other person, I feel like it's kind of hot at the same. But then, like, during the whole, if you're not showing any affection or attention on it, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good on this.
What the heck?
Have you never been in a experience like that?
No.
Wait, hold on. Let me try to understand what you just said. So if you were in a threesome, if they didn't show affection to each other, that will bother you?
Like towards me.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if it's her partner and she doesn't show affection to you, but it shows affection to the other person,
because that's what I told you. I'm like, as long as they don't show affection to each other, I won't be bothered.
But I just don't understand. Like, how can you do that? Like, that's your person, and you're letting someone else take the advantage of the person you love.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like it's hot.
What?
In the beginning, it's hot, but I feel like I've been in those cases where I've been in that situation where sometimes I wouldn't enjoyed it, but the other time would be like, oh, all three of us, we would show affection towards each other, and it's the chemistry. Okay,
so let me say, you're with the person, and you're like, I want to be with this person for the rest of my life, and you do a threesome. Are you going to be okay with that? Like, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life, but I'm sharing it with somebody else.
Oh, like the rest of your life?
Yes.
I feel like that's a big commitment.
Yeah, right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, are you going to be okay with sharing it with somebody else?
I don't know. I mean, I would like to experiment and explore. I don't think I would mind it.
What?
And then you go to your honeymoon and you're like, hey, you remember that one
time
black dude that we were messing with? Yeah, that's cool. How's he doing?
Shoot.
Why are you looking over there, man?
Why are you looking over there?
Because I'm getting all fucking ideas.
He's thinking in his process right now.
He's a dork.
He's like, should we or should we not? She's like, I'm gonna just drink my water. I'm good with the tea right here.
I get it's just different for everybody. But.
It is, yes.
So I guess that brings. Do you ever do any freaky shit in drag, or is that off limits?
In drag? No, it has to be out of drag. Like I said, this takes a lot of work to get in. I'm just no. Mm-mm.
And are you in a relationship right now with him?
No. Thank God, no.
Hey, why haven't you ever done drag queen?
What I told you.
I don't remember.
I'd probably be a millionaire by now. I would have taken all the offers.
Well, yeah, but like, I'm like honest. Like, Why don't you?
Oh,
You've
okay.
been in
Honestly,
that, like,
without playing,
yeah, like you've been in the scene for so
been
many
in the scene
years.
for a long time. Yeah.
You take pictures, you go out there and like video and do all that stuff for the work for them. Like, you ever thought about doing that?
Have I ever thought about doing drag? I think the thought has come.
Yeah.
Through. But I mean, at the same time, I don't want to put all these hoes out of business. It's like,
Why are you looking at me?
because you the hoe that will be out of business if I do drag.
We'll talk when we get there.
No, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, no. The thought has come through, but I'm like she said, it's a lot of work, and
It's a lot.
I'm not sure if I'm that committed.
You would have to shave, bud.
That too. Well, I wouldn't have to, but
No, there's
If I-
people with beards.
yeah, there's bearded queens. But I would, if I did drag, I would want to shave, and I don't think I want to.
You look weird, bud.
Imagine. Should I shave?
Shaving. You look so different.
Yeah, I look like a baby.
And you call him Chica's man, right? That's how you know him.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know him by Chica.
Do you know my first name?
No,
I said it several times. I literally
No.
said it several times when we were standing over there.
you want me to be honest? No, I don't know your real name.
Not even one tiny.
See,
Is it Jorge?
that's not your, that's not your friend, bud.
That's my best friend. Like, well, she was just saying most of her.
I feel like
closest-
everybody knows you as just by Chica's man.
Yeah, except for him.
Yeah.
He's the only one that calls me by my first
Well,
name.
that's your close friend, though. You know,
Oh.
Closer.
close friend.
See?
So close.
Yeah, because even when Marisol was here, she didn't even know your name.
Yeah, nobody. I don't think
No,
anybody.
nobody knows you by.
Even though it's on Instagram and Facebook. I don't think we're friends though.
Take 3 guesses.
Well, like I said, Jorge. It might be Jorge.
What do I look like to you?
What do you mean?
Like no, like what? Like a name?
Like the name
Like, what do
would
I
suit
look-
you? Jorge or Escobar?
Ah, damn!
Escobar.
Vale,
Escobar.
todo, tú. A mí no me gusta nada de eso.
Or Jaime?
Jaime. Humberto.
Alberto. No, I don't know your real name. I don't even. Well, I just said my real name actually. This is the thing. Like when we're in drag, we only know each other by our drag name.
Right.
When we're like siblings, or you know what I mean.
Well, I feel like that's just the drag community.
If you're a friend with another drag entertainer, I feel like me, I only know them by their drag artist name. I don't know them by like their boy name.
Huh. But doesn't that make you not friends then? Not knowing their personal stuff?
No, because we can relate towards each other. I feel like we'll just, when I'm out of drag, they know me as Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
And when I know them out of drag, I just know them by their drag name. Not very serious on it.
That's where we contradict ourselves, and that's
She's
with
a
our
stir
podcast.
cut. She's a stir
Oh
cut.
yeah,
I'm not a she.
Stir the pot. I see.
Oh, you see? Now you know how it feels.
What?
You were just misgendered and you were offended by it.
Yeah.
Now flip the roles.
It don't work that way, though.
But it's literally the same thing that just
No.
happened right now.
How?
If you were to call, even though she just said call me she.
I know. I would call it that, but
Well, yeah.
in reality, he's like, no.
She's gonna sit on you.
I don't know if you can get up and punch me in the face. Like, she's already.
She's like, I'm not coming back here again.
You're always welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
See? I might
You
be
are.
a dick sometimes, but I'm always cool.
Is that true about
Reminds
me?
me of my brothers.
I know, right? So where do you see yourself going? In, like, is this something that you see yourself turning into like a career?
In drag?
Yeah, like your drag career.
Yes. I do want to make it into a career. Right now, I'm just testing the waters a little bit. I like to have fun with it. I do see myself doing it as a career. Possibly make it to RuPaul. We don't know, but
Hey, you never know.
I have a good support system.
What's RuPaul?
TV
Drag
competition.
race.
Like the biggest one? Is that like.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Okay, and then where does that take place? Like Miami?
LA.
Yeah, I just want to grow as much as I can. Like I said, drag took me out of the show. The least I could do is respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Grow.
And do like drag queens? Are they allowed like when they do like transgender stuff? Like, are they allowed to do drag queen?
Like, you mean as a transgender person?
Yeah.
To do drag? Like Drag Wars? I mean, Drag Wars. RuPaul? Is that what you mean? Or?
Well, any kind of drag queen.
Yeah.
The last winner of RuPaul is trans.
Oh, snaps.
Sasha Colby. Yeah.
And the winner last year was trans.
Exactly, yeah.
What the heck?
Actually, the last 3 winners, I think. The 2 regular seasons and All-Stars.
Huh.
Yeah, hell yeah. Anybody, we said this last time. Anybody
Are you sure?
can do, anybody
I don't remember.
Anybody can do drag.
Anybody.
But can anybody do drag like Valencia?
Ooh, no.
What's your style of drag?
My style of drag is more like... I have 2 sides of different... I can't pick one, so I just do both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more like when I'm going to do a gig or a song, I like to choose a girly pop kind of song.
Mm-hmm.
I like Britney, Gaga, or possibly like Rihanna too, like something upbeat.
So what's like the one that you're like, this shit gets me hyped the fuck up?
I want to say the song that hypes me up the most is Nicki Minaj's "Turn Me On." That's one of the songs, and I like to do old school kind of like songs and musics. My other half is more like a fiery Latina kind of.
Oh, okay. Like
Like
Shakira?
Gloria Trevi.
Oh, damn, Gloria Trevi.
Alejandra
Yeah.
Guzman, Jenny Rivera, like
Juan Gabriel. Ay.
Juan Gabriel too. I love Juan
I
Gabriel.
like Juan
Okay,
Gabriel.
yeah.
He does some good
No
songs.
quiero dinero,
yeah. Ni
y
nada
nada
que
que
amar. You know that? What?
When
you take you to Juarez.
Bésame.
Oh, Ricky Martin.
Did you say Ricky Martin?
That's it, right? Oh no, shit.
I got another question that might be a little bit more deep. But what do you view on like I don't even know what this guy's name is, like Dylan, but he like promotes like tampons and stuff, but he's not a female. Do you know that like he promotes like actual tampons, but he's not a woman? Have you seen that?
No.
No?
Okay, but what's wrong with that?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, do you disagree with that?
No.
Like it's a man promoting tampons. Like, he'll never bleed. I don't know if that's I know that's not all the topic, but I'm just saying.
Like a guy promoting tampons?
Yeah. Does that like bother you?
It doesn't bother me. Does it bother you?
But like, why wouldn't like? There's actually women that would like promote that versus a man. Like, you'll never bleed.
Oh, you're saying like, why did they get this guy?
Yeah, like when
Oh,
you
like
got a
TV
woman.
commercial.
Yeah,
type
like
shit?
yeah.
A guy promoting tampons?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does that like bother
I
you?
feel like that's kind of like, I feel like it should be a woman promoting tampons.
See, yeah. Because I've heard like both sides. Like, no, I won't. It's a fine. But then, like, how are you taking that right from a actual woman that experiences that like monthly? You know?
Like, yeah, it's like
kind of weird.
it's like getting a white dude to like promote like selling Mexican flags or something.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
It's weird. I mean, it's
Yeah.
weird marketing.
You heard all about that Bud Light stuff, right? What?
You didn't hear the whole Bud Light drama?
No.
Oh, I forgot her name.
Ooh.
The trans TikToker that got a can of Bud Light with her face on it, and then all the
Wait, what
trumpets got
happened?
mad.
Wait, what'd she do?
She got a can with her face on it from Bud Light, and she made a TikTok about it, and like everybody lost their mind because she was trans, and that's their beer. So they started buying Bud Light and like shooting at it, or like just like opening it and wasting it.
I don't think it's an issue with me. No.
Because it was sponsored as a manly beer, right? But I actually
Bud Light?
yeah, but I actually saw like a commercial like in the 90s, and they were all dressed as women promoting Bud Light.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, yeah, like I feel like most of the beer companies do that. Like they all do like the whole pride thing and stuff.
besides Coors, no, I'm just kidding.
Especially Coors, they're from Colorado.
Colorado, Golden.
So
Oh, you like beer?
I'm not much of a beer kind of person.
I told you.
I told you before this. I told you.
Third one already.
I like margaritas. My go-to drinks are margaritas and adios is whoever wants to buy me a drink. Yeah.
Buy you a drink, I'll make them for you.
You already did.
Damn.
Nobody drinks.
She didn't even drink it. She don't like it.
I love it.
It's like full
I
stuff.
gotta take it slowly.
I don't want to push. Oh damn! I got some bad news, guys.
What?
I got some sad news, Alex.
Just that time.
Valencia.
Is it that time?
It's Well, if give you here about 7 seconds. It's about that time.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Are you pissed?
No, I
You look mad.
You do look
like-
mad. This whole time I was
What
like,
time is
she
it?
fucking mad?
She's mad at you.
I know. Did I just like poke the bear?
poke the bear. Okay.
Hey, speaking of which,
Oh, paw prints.
it's a bear print.
Bear prints. Paw prints.
Valencia, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us and talking. And
Of course. I had a good time. I
Good.
love it.
Good. I'm glad you did.
I had a good time. Thank you for inviting me.
of course, and you're always welcome back.
Yes,
Thank you.
of course. Even if
Anytime.
sometimes I say some fucked up shit, but that keeps
like
the
that less chaos.
that keeps the podcast alive.
The fun chaos.
Yes.
I haven't had no one yell it yet, so
Not yet.
right.
Not to your face.
Fuck you, man. Oh shit! I don't think that'll ever happen.
But you can always come back and you can talk about your witchcraft stuff.
Witchcraft.
Oh,
That was the wrong person.
wrong person.
Witchcraft. I'm like,
Sorry, wrong person.
I am Cuban, but
Cubana.
Santeria on you.
Some what?
Santeria.
La Santeria.
Santeria.
I never heard of that.
Santeria or Santeria.
Yeah, like, I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm sick of this. I'm out of here. So,
Omaha.
thank you so much,
Thank
Valencia. I love
you.
you. I love the poop out of you.
Yes.
Alex, thank you again for
Hosting?
thank you again for doing your job.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching Only Talks, and we will see you next week.
See you next week. Alexa, play Nicki Minaj.
Aquí tienes música de Nicki Minaj en Amazon Music.
Let's see.
Of course,
Let's
this
see.
song I did last night.
Let's do it. Really? Do it
I did
then.
this
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get away. Bang,